gaining wisdom and enlightenment in life, you tend to reach those mid years or latter years of your life. And sometimes a question comes about. And that question is, what kind of advice you would give to the younger you? Well, my name is Leon, and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. And spiritually, I reside in the future because I understand the different dynamics that the future holds, especially for African American people. And a great transition is taking place. And the advice I would give to my 20-year-old self, because I'm 47 years old at this point, I feel good. And and I think that advice is prevalent for many of the youth today. And what I would tell myself is to take it easy. Life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And when you view it in that type of manner, you must fortify the different components to life that we presently understand and continue to search for more, physically, mentally, spiritually. Just with physically, they are multiple categories that we can improve on and practice consistently on a daily basis. Physically, one aspect of physically is your voice and the spirit in your voice, the projection that it is. Many of us don't actively practice these things, but it is very important, and especially important when it comes to dating and relationships, especially for our women. Because not only do you have to give your spirit to the children you are rearing, you are raising, you are guiding, you have to give that spirit to the men in your lives to inspire them to achieve higher levels of development, a higher output of spirituality that the lady must deliver to her family on a daily basis. And it's a similar thing with men. These are practices I tell my younger self to develop. And it doesn't stop there. We can go down to physically what we eating, physical fitness. Even we can talk about, muscle development. But I go even one greater, because that list is long and I could talk for 30 hour minutes giving my younger self this knowledge. But one piece of knowledge I will say physically that stands the same weight of importance is when I tell you, my younger self, to protect your ligaments and joints. It's very important to stay active and stretch and put the right amount of exercise, bendage, and lubrication on your knees, your ankles, your wrist, your shoulders. See, these points on the body must be protected to have longevity of life also with muscle development, because we need these different joints to be actively still spry later in life, 80, 90, 100 years old. We want to do the right amount of bendage, exercise, and maintenance so that these joints, these tendons, this cartilage that's present, that we don't wear it out. So we won't be walking with a gimp in our limp. Well, we see, it's these things that I want you to start to recognize, because the knowledge and care for these things in our neighborhood, in our culture, is not valuable at this point. A lot of people that's walking around in our community have been just taking it easy most of their life, and they okay. So they okay 70, 60, 70 years old, where it's all right. They can, walk slight and gingerly. But I believe that if you properly maintenance and take care of yourself, you will be able to be active in those latter years of your life, to be able to have propulsion, to spring, to be active enough to actually defend and conquer. It happens, and I think that younger in life we could partake upon these practices, these maintenancing and fitness rituals that will become part of our culture. And I'm leaving the job on you, 20-year-old Leon, to forge the way of making it a culture with your people. Now, I can go on and on with giving this message, and I'm going to end this here because I know that you get my drift. And I want to say, whole world, I love you very much. And it's no limit to the beings we can become. It's cool to enjoy our lives, but the possibilities of our existence is great. Let's stop surrendering it and let's seize our existence.